Hello, everybody. Thank you so very much for joining me. It is outstanding to have you. My name is Chris, otherwise known as Wolfie, and we are live once again with massively overpowered ZOPTV, and this is New World, or New World Aeternum, but they're both the same thing. Now, I'm about to say a few things that are probably going to make some Amazon game execs a little itchy. This is an MMORPG that is playable on the PC and released 3 years ago. This is not a new game. This is not an ARPG. This is not a console game. It started as an MMORPG. It is still an MMORPG. It launched on the PC first. And yeah, the Aeternum update or the Aeternum relaunch or whatever. There goes the sponsorship opportunity. Yeah, you know what? It is what it is, man. I mean, and like, look, I am truly not making a mountain out of a molehill here, as I just linked our own Tyler, the columnist for this game, the guy who likes this game enough to have played 2 characters and gotten them to cap and high item levels. 2 characters. That's not nothing. Is characterizing Aeternum from the lens of a longtime player, a disappointment, and something that leaves behind veterans, PC players, and even the casual audience. If you flick through and read that outstanding write-up from Tyler, he points out a lot of very obvious things, or at least it should be obvious. Most namely, though, in synopsis, the new item level cap, which should be, like something that endgame or longtime players and longtime supporters would want to go after, is only available if you go into the new raid or the new FFA PvP zone. And this is a problem that the new console players are eventually going to run into. One time or another, they're also going to have to run into the idea that the endgame right now is not good. And what's also making things a little weird, a little kind of odd, if you had read the news earlier this morning, Amazon Games is elected to have people who are on PC on Steam but have not purchased Rise of the Angry Earth, any reviews that they write are listed as pre-release. Now, to clarify here, I want to point out, if you want to play New World Aeternum, you have to, on PC, you have to have purchased the Rise of the Angry Earth expansion. If you are not one of those purchasers, not only are you locked out of the Aeternum stuff, your opinion is also that of, as Amazon would like people to believe, a game that wasn't fully released, even though it fully released 3 years ago. I have to point out. So, not a good start. Not a good look. But let's just push that all aside for just a moment, at least for an hour anyway. I am going to be starting fresh on New World Aeternum. I did purchase Rise of the Angry Earth myself, purely because, it is an expansion that had a couple of things I wanted, like mounts and the flail weapon. It's admittedly some shallow reasons to purchase an expansion, but they were enough for me. Those are kind of the selling points that I was interested in. Nothing else that was being added was of interest, but I really wanted the flail mount, and I really wanted a flail weapon, and I wanted mounts. So, So I'm going to be actually experiencing Aeternum, and I had like a 43, level 42, 43 character. I've been away from the game long enough that I have no emotional or mental attachment to them whatsoever, so I'm personally okay with starting over. I am definitely not indicative of the wider PC player base of this game by any stretch of the imagination, and one could certainly argue that if you're hearing a lot of loud thumping and bumping, that is the sound of PC players being tossed under the bus by Amazon. But let's see what's new. You know what? I'm curious if this is really, really worth a PC player starting from scratch, right? If you're in the same position like I am, where you played the game for a little while, but then you just sort of like walked away for long enough that starting fresh is not going to be a real problem for you, then who knows? Maybe this isn't so bad? I don't expect to find out completely by the time this stream is over, by any stretch of the imagination. I'm absolutely not my goal here. This is not going to be a full Tort review, or even enough for first impressions. But that said, I do have a curiosity as to whether there is enough different that makes me want to continue on, you know what I mean? Sacrificing your existing player base to chase a hypothetical one has historically worked out for MMOs, right? Gee, how dare you speak history there, Toaster. Alright, anyway. Alright, so we do have a new introduction. Okay, so it's not a rainy city. It is a rainy port. Slightly rainy port? Moist port. But this is definitely different.
I like it. Sailing to an uncharted island with strange folk aboard.
Keep your voice down. I summon the captain to hear you.
It ain't the captain I'm worried about. It's our priest. If he's a man of the cloth, I'm the Virgin Mary.
You mean that guy? The rat friend? No.
All you seek will soon be yours, Captain. It is indeed the island of legend.
So you say. If you're wrong, the price of the voyage will be paid in blood. Yours. And those vagabonds you brought along.
They merely seek adventure, Captain. The island calls to those who forge their own destiny.
This is the character creation part, right? I have to assume this is character creation. I don't know. Peripheral vision? Who needs it? I need a metal beard face mask. Absolutely, yeah. When you're the captain of a ship, you just bark orders at other people to do the looking and working for you. So you're allowed to wear a beard mask. Ah, all right. So this is the new archetype start. So that's how I do it in D&D campaign. I'm laughing because that's the campaign that I run, and her character is literally the captain of an airship. So you know, but
and another player character has come in and accused my character of doing that exact thing.
Alright, so we have the tank damaged soldier, fighter by trade, let's see. Oh wow, that's certainly an outfit. Wow. What the hell?
Man, executions were way different back then.
They really were, man, I'll tell you. It's like off with their head, apparently Gallagher style. Alright.
I told you I wanted to squish my head, but not like that.
K9 Hunter, Scout, and Pathfinder are proficient with the bow and the spear. So I'm actually kind of curious about that simply because I've never actually used the spear in the game before. I could never actually figure out a good build for it, but I'm just gonna look through these archetypes a little bit. Yeah, Musketeer, yeah. Rapier and Rifle, so that seems pretty fun. It's Fire Staff and Ice Gauntlet. Alright, right. Healer, so... Yeah, so that's the Void Gauntlet and the Healing Staff, and then last but not least, the Swordbreaker, who has a giant honking greatsword and a blunderbuss. So that actually does sound like a good combination. Like, I don't know. Having a shotgun and a humongous slab of steel with a handle on it, that does sound kind of entertaining, I'm gonna be honest.
When you don't want anyone to touch you.
I'm actually 50-50 on whether I want to do the sword bearer or the ranger. Sword Bearer simply because that combination does sound like a good time. Ranger because I have never used a spear before and I'm curious. You know what? Let's give it to a dice roll. I like that idea, friend. All right.
1 to 10, it's the Ranger. 11 to 20, it'll be the sword guy.
Copy that. All right, let's see. Here we go.
19.
19. It is Sword Boy time.
Sword boy.
Sword Boy. All right, here we go. Oh wow, that's the Sword Boy suddenly got very, very kissable. All right.
Is that Kevin Kline from Road to El Dorado?
Now I kind of don't want to change it. I actually kind of. This is the first time an auto-made character is actually appealing. Kind of want to get rid of the scars though. There we go. Yes, yes, maximum. All right.
Very Dune.
Very Dune. Yes, this is absolutely. Yeah. Okay, you know what? We're good.
Cute McHot lips.
Cute Mc. I wonder if I can get away with calling him Smoochie.
Yeah, it's a
Let's roll with it. Heck with it. All right, let's maximum. All
I
right.
can't believe that's not taken.
I am astonished that isn't taken. Genuinely. Hudson Land? Sure. Smoochie died on the way to his home planet. I love it. Rawr.
You lied to me, priest.
I warned you the journey would be difficult.
You said nothing about sailing through the very gates of hell.
Hell is all but inevitable for one such as you, Aldous Thorpe. The island offers something much greater than gold. Redemption. For me, and perhaps even for you. Do not fear the storm, Captain. Faith will see us through.
Whee! Man, that fog is some mid-90s CGI looking fog. I'm gonna say it right now. That was... Oh. Well then. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Well, it may indeed turn out that Smoochie will have died on the way to his home planet. This is definitely different, that's for sure. Wow. It's a weird place to store the gunpowder on the crow's nest. Anyway. Uh-oh. Oh, he sound very crunchy. And screechy. Oh, wait, I don't start off with my actual weapon? Alright. Alright, so this is still the same as before. Has the whole little quick time event to, like, sort of get you acclimated with the controls. And it also starts you off with a regular sword, despite the whole... Ow. Alright, yeah, combat is still exactly the same as it has been. It's not surprising. Hey, big fella, how you doing? Ah, that seems like a bad time. Gosh, this man is very, very kissable. Good lord. I am astonished at how well made that auto-made character is. Ah, hey, first time seeing swimming. So, back when this game first released, up until a while ago, you didn't swim in the water. You literally just walked through it, and you would, like, drown if you were, like, trudging through water for too long. It's kind of remarkable, actually. Okay, here we go. Ah, there we go. Now I have my actual equipment, so... And bink. Bink and a bink. There we are. And the sword bearer's great helm. Okay, neat. I don't want to unequip it, but I was hoping to hide that. Yeah, whatever. Anyway. Alright, let's see how this will works out then. Yeah, this introduction is absolutely brand spanking new. Yeah, the great sword still absolutely slaps. I do recall that. That was certainly a thing with the weapon when it first came out. Alright. Okay, so I got my first health potions. Okay. Also, the game still looks pretty. I mean, that's always been a thing. Ow. Why does this guy look like he has a kitty face? Alright, time for the mastery points. Let's see here. Alright. So, greatsword. Onslaught is the DPS. Defiance is the tanky. Let's see here. What's the blunderbuss about? That seems like fun. A shrapnel blast? Why not? Let's see. Like that. And for the greatsword, let's see. 4 to 5 for 7 seconds. Threat, and this is the DPS, right? Yeah, let's do that. Alright, let's see how this all goes. The heck is that noise? Ah, there's the lock on that they added. Smack! Alright. So that means I'm in my little DPS stance for a few seconds, and then when my sword goes back to that position, that's when I'm out of that. So I do still remember that from the Great Sword. Hello there, Teacup. Good to see you. Welcome. Hi, hi. So this whole little bit is still the same as before. Except for the game's title, obviously. But yeah, walking into this cliffside to sort of look over the surroundings. Okay, yeah. Still the same as before there. Oh, wow, the weather really changed all of a sudden. Got all spooky. Well, that's the end of that deer, I guess. Whoa, neat. Alright, so the whole corruption of whatever this stuff is, that's certainly still a continual thing. Oh. Oh, yes. Am I still gonna have to fight this guy?
You must become something greater. The fountain. Drink and accept my gift.
It looks like the filth from the secret world. It really does, yeah. It totally does. Most assuredly a similar analog, that's for sure. Automod does not like that F word. No, it certainly doesn't. Filth is nasty. General Kenobi. Hello there. Good to see you, Welsh Fox. Hi there. Good to see you. Ow.
I feel your blessings surge within me. Everlasting glory will be ours.
The only thing I don't like about New World Combat is the sound design. Really? I actually think that's probably one of the best parts of it. That's just me, though. I will say the auto-locking does kind of, like, take me out of the fights a little bit. I literally just have to, like, sit here and click my mouse button. That's kind of all. Well, I mean, my right mouse button if I want to block, too, but... Sounds like you're swinging a toothpick when it hits. I don't know. I mean, it could be meteor, sure, but considering the size of my weapon, certainly. But, like, I don't know. I think the sound design is pretty dang good in the game overall. Combat or otherwise. But hey, opinions are just... are not facts, so if you feel that way, that's totally valid too. Oh man, I ain't afraid of no ghost.
You have failed.
Sound design out of combat is pretty good, yes. No, I don't disagree there for sure. Just doesn't feel or sound like there's any weight behind your swings when you fight, to me anyway. Fair enough.
Have stolen what is mine. And now, you will join me.
Alright, who's this heavy metal chick? What is happening?
No matter. You will be mine soon enough.
Alrighty then. Totally not Sylvanas. Sylvanas at home. I don't know. I kind of I liked her look though. She was pretty cool looking. Even if she was doing this, she was literally doing like the heavy metal lead singer like hands and body movements and stuff like that. Like she was, it was very metal. Not that that's a complaint by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, who are you?
A strongman, are you?
Sure.
Death and Beck, and you still have your soul. You should be proud.
Who is this dude? Right, I have leveled up, so I should assign some points here. Okay, already passed the look we have swimming now part. Yes, I have. And yeah, totally Korean MMO villain vibes, 1000%. She definitely had. I definitely have seen that character in like a Lost Ark or a Lineage. Absolutely. Okay, so anyway, Blunderbuss is, yeah, this is strength, so I pretty much want to increase my strength here. Didn't get any new weapon mastery, so alright. Moving on. Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Let the air fill your lungs, friend. You have conquered death and been born again, like you.
What?
No small feat. You died, and it won't be the last time. But this is Aeternum. No one gets away that easy.
Okay, how did I appreciate this guy's voice acting. It's pretty good. Anyway.
On a ship, smashed by the Stormball, of course. Like everyone else here. Maybe you forget. The blow to your head killed you. But it will pass. Your soul is strong. That's what matters. Most aren't so lucky as we are.
I love when MMOs give lore justification for respawning. Yeah, for sure, totally.
They are reborn as something else. As a corrupted. Or worse. But come. We should not dwell on such dark matters.
So that's another thing that's very patently obvious. They have taken the BioWare approach to NPC dialogue now.
But you must be starving, friend. I always feast after dying. We must fill that belly of yours before it disappears.
You have food?
Don't worry. Many boars roam wild just off the beach. They're little on the skinny side, but juicy if you cook them right.
Ignore those explosions going off behind me. It's fine.
Yes. And you will also want a skinning knife, because boar skin tastes like hair, mostly. Gather flint and wood, and then join me and Erda at our campfire. She will like you. I think.
I immediately love this man. I've never met this dude before, but I immediately dig on him. Alright, so I'm just gonna pick up some flint and some wood from the bushes, because I remember how this used to work. Alright. And now to the campfire in order to craft some goodies. Let's see here. Picking up some other stuff along the way, because I probably can also craft the other gathering tools, presumably. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Skinning knife. Alright. Harvest sickle. Mining pick. And And last but certainly not least, a logging axe. There we go. Can't craft a fishing pole yet, so anyway, there we go. Hey Erda, how you doing?
Let us see what you have there. A crude knife, but made well enough.
Thank you.
Of course it's well crafted, Urta. They were following my instruction.
More likely a natural, this one. That's good, stranger. Now you will need wit and skill if you would not languish on Aeternum. The town of Pride when up the road is mostly safe, but out here, we are on our own.
Did you come from that town?
No, I've never been well suited to village life. But many here seek the refuge of a community to feel safe.
They fool themselves. Nowhere is safe on Aeternum. We may escape death, but pain and suffering, and even madness lurk everywhere.
Yes, we are all a little mad on this island. But your mind is probably consumed with hunger right now, I suspect.
Yeah, Elstrom mentioned some boar.
Yes, those beasts trample everything in sight. You won't have to go far to find them. Hunt and skin a boar, then cook your meal over the fire.
Okay. Hailstorm is an awesome NPC name. It sure is. And yeah, I don't disagree with you, T. I don't disagree with you, J Mad 4. This really is a big quality of life patch marketed as a new release. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. But I mean, it's close. Elstrom, it's like, it's really close. So, like, I get it. Oh, did this guy kill a piggo but not actually skin it? Unbelievable. Some things never change. That was a thing that was constantly happening when I was first playing this game before, too. Like, people would, like, take out their hunting kills but not actually, like, you know, get the materials from them. And here I am, like the vulture I am, swooping in to take the goodies. Maybe I'll use it for some MMO character. Yes. Elstrom is a perfect, like, immediately my mind goes to, like, the Norn from Guild Wars 2, for example. Wow, that boar was extremely sturdy. 4 pellet shots to the face. All right. Caught on sale on Steam a while ago. Played for a few hours. Decided that would be better off just waiting because it would absolutely release on console at some point. I'm very much a console main for your gaming. Hey, right on. He's like... It's like... This dude, like, looked at me like I had just, like, insulted his family, and then he started running away. That's not how these things used to operate. Like, that was weird. Alright, anyway, I've gotten more than enough materials, so, like... Oh, there we go. This person is actually skinning their kill. Okay. I can't approve that message, but I kind of like, you ate the gunshot and then looked at you like, really? Exactly. It's like, that was my face. Why did you do that to my face? Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and nom this food. That was my favorite face.
Successful hunt? Enter. Yes, it smells like you cooked it just right. If there is any left over, give it here. Best not to let it go to waste, you know.
Hunt and cook your own boar, lazy bastard. If there's any food left, you keep that for yourself, newcomer.
Cheers, appreciate it.
Urta is teasing me, of course. I'm just taking a moment to recover my strength before wading back in to cut down the corrupted.
And where do they come from?
During rebirth, their souls become claimed by evil. They are like demons, possessed only with the desire to spread their madness.
So what happened to my crew?
Oh, I thought you knew. The wreckage of your ship is just across the water. But there is nothing and no one that can be saved. All you can do now is put your former crewmates to rest and hope they don't return. If you want to do the deed yourself, I would understand.
Alrighty.
Keep your weapon at the ready. As long as you don't get overrun, you should be fine.
Alright, anyway, so going ahead and equip this. What was the salvage? That's it. Yeah, seeing. That's right. Okay, so more strength. Haven't gotten any weapon mastery yet, so I'm gonna have to stick with that. Alright. One thing I do want to do, let's see, hang on a second. So I would like to turn off the I would very much like to turn off the names floating over everybody's head. Let's see. Camera, let's, show PvP. First I knew him and turn off the names. It's so much clutter. It really is, but I don't see the option to disengage it here. Unless it's in social? Chat. Notifications. Crossplay. No, that's not where that is. Would be in video. Let's see. No? Probably no. Effects details. I don't see an option to turn this off unless I'm not noticing it. Camera direction, smart cast, allied team color, enemy team color. Yeah, I don't see it. That's that's unfortunate. Anyway. Alright, well, let's move on. We can't really just sit here menuing too long. Yes, so since I've got heavy armor, I guess is what I've got on right now. Let's see. Yes, so I'm wearing heavy armor. Looks like that's the idea, is to have heavy gear for this class or this archetype. See what goodies we can get here. A cloth dress. All right, nice. Ow. Oh, hi there, buddy. I mean, that's certainly a name. I mean, you know, this is part of the reason why I would love to have turned that off, but it's fine. That is what it is. All right, let's see what we got here. I never did like this mud, but let's see. Gain grit while performing crosscut. That seems pretty useful. Definitely a whole lot of people milling about, that's for sure. Also, this area where, like, enemies are seems a whole lot smaller than it was back in the old starting area. Unless I'm... There we go, yeah. I guess I was, like, going through the most densely populated portion. Oh yeah, hey, there's a. Oh wait, no, I thought that was the ship that I would be able to loot for extra goodies. Doesn't look like that's the case though. All right. I guess I'm a little too far afield. Now I have to go back to that densely populated area. There we go. Okay. Ow. Wow, I'm surprised he actually stood up after all that. Serial post says it is a setting to reduce names, a slider called player nameplate amount? Oops, that's not what I want to do. I definitely do not want to go to the store, that's for damn sure. Let's see. Settings game. Alright. Bounce, map, HUD. Let's see. Show vitals, floating damage numbers, enemy target lock. See, I don't see that option anymore. So, that is a 2-year-old post, so I don't... They probably changed it. They must have done, right? Cell controller stuffs. Hurts. Turn that off. Yeah, this speaker name, that's for subtitles. Is there a keybind for it? Oh, you know what? That's possible. That's a good point. All right, let's see. Scoreboard, social, toggle narration, salvage, lock and lock. Talk, social actions, toggle PvP flag. Social actions. Maybe that's the one? Let's try that. It's H by default. Oh, that's to... Okay, that's to... Right, I had to, like, look at a player name. Oh. I hear a guy. A little guy. So, unfortunately, it appears that the answer would be no. Hey, I got another greatsword. Alright. Let's see if it's any good, but first we can get out of this little dangerous area. Here we go. Alright. Okay, yes, this apparently is better than what I've got. That's hilarious. Anyway. Why would you want to turn off nameplates in our open world PvP game? Well, it is very, by and large, a PvE game nowadays. Certainly in its most recent designs. Almost all of its updates, actually, have been PvE focused.
I knew our friend here would prove worthy. Who better to tutor a new arrival into ways of Aeternums than us?
Indeed, but know this, new blood. The island's lessons never end. Our lives persist, but time marches on. This new corruption spreads like fire, and as you can see, it is now at our doorstep. It's quite concerning.
Must you be so grim? You'll scare off our new friend here. We always find a way through, do we not? In fact, I heard pistol shots a few minutes ago. There may still be others out there in the wreckage who have not lost their souls. I agree. There are many shipwrecks, but if we move fast, we can cover them all by the day's end.
Stop being so thick-headed, Elstrom. Those ships will just be followed by more. Until you find the cause of the corruption, it will only get worse.
Here was open FFA PvP, and it's like original closed alpha / beta. It was such a disaster because of the players that the dev team did a hard pivot into being a full PvE. Yeah, it was definitely more PvP focused, like survival PvP. But yeah, no, the testing was an absolute apparent disaster, and they like switched gears. They tried to like have a little bit of both. That also didn't work, predictably. And so they did like most of their updates have been PvE focused, but the Aeternum update / relaunch / whatever the hell you want to call it did make the Cutlass Keys area, I think, in FFA PvP area. So, and you can still toggle PvP on or off. The whole faction PvP thing, that's still a thing that you can opt into if you want to. So, but yeah, you're not wrong there, JM.
You can
or
search
JMad,
for
rather.
survivors, my friend. As it reminds me, I must search for the source of this menace.
I'm not sure which undertaking is the greater risk, but it's no matter to me. I will remain here at the camp.
I am sorry we cannot venture forth together, but while you search for survivors, I will find our next challenge. I will meet you back here.
This dude is like maximum Viking. I kind of love it. Hello, Nix. Good to see ya. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right, so I got a pair of gloves. There we go. Is there a way that I can... There we go. Hide the headwear. That's what I wanted to do. We cannot have Smoochie's kissable face ignored. It will no longer be covered. The world must know. And what is happening to my sword hand right now? Wow. That is definitely... He's smashing himself in the face. Look, this man is so pretty. He can like smash himself in the face with an enormous sword and it will not matter. Elstrom. He's Thor, but in a way that they didn't get sued. Yes, exactly. Legally distinct Thor. Which is the best kind of Thor. Has that fixed my... No, it has not fixed the fact that I am absolutely smashing my head in with my gigantic sword. Okay. Gotta gather up the goodies. Alright, there we go. Anyway, moving on. Can I... Okay, there we go. Now it's fixed. That is an insane graphical glitch. Yes, I agree. I wonder if I can replicate it, actually. Hang on a second. Let's see if we can... Let's have a little fun here. Alright, hang on a second. Change skin. Unequip skin. Apply. There we go. Yes, I can. Okay, perfect. Oh. Oh, Amazon. Why you got an Amazon all over the place? Oh, goodness.
But our souls are bound. I am with you. I am within you.
You cannot stop me, even if you bonk your head with your enormous sword. Fix your game, Jeff. Please clip that and post it on the site. You know what? I think I may just.
Eat ledger bastards!
Hey, look, it's Grace O'Malley, everybody's favorite person.
Fighting off the demon hordes, and I'm thinking, how the hell do I get down from up here? So what do you say? Maybe give a girl a hand?
Why can't I have 2 pistols? I want 2 pistols. Can I have 2 pistols? I don't know what's the general feeling here, but I'm enjoying the game a lot after having been very disappointed 2 years ago. Hey, right on, Nix. I'm glad that you are. I don't have an opinion formed yet. I literally just started playing the Aeternum update. But I have played the game, the original game, for like up to like level 43, so.
You have my thanks. I know a safe spot this way. Come
It's
on.
totally an American actress doing a Scottish accent, yeah. Or a very, very, very poor Irish one. Either way. This is definitely doing the "oh, they got me Lucky Charms" kind of thing. You're not wrong. Ah, yes, the universal language between players who had never met each other. Jumping. The old Northman was clearly mad. Pale as a withered, I was stunned. He could utter anything other than crazed curses. I saw no evidence of the gifted shipwright he had once been. All I could see was a haunted corpse. He gibbered about a monster that lurks in the heart of the storm. Kraken, he called it. Beast like the biblical Leviathan. After uttering its name, he seized me with an iron grip, pleading with me as if his soul depended on it. Do not attempt to leave. Do not enter the storm. I left the poor wretch with a bottle of rum. Hope never to see him again. Yeah, Irish, that's what you meant. Yeah, for sure.
Well,
Anyway.
now, can't tell you what a relief it was seeing someone who was still human.
Yeah.
I was beginning to think I was all alone out here. The rest of the world had gone mad.
There is a camp nearby.
Perfect. I was betting there'd be some kind of folk somewhere on this rock. Figured I'd go look for it after I'm done out here. I'm not about to go walking away from a whole fleet of fresh salvage. Not if I have a choice in the matter.
Fair.
This isn't my first shipwreck, you know. One thing I've learned, you have to always think ahead, keep an eye on the horizon. And there's booty to be had here. Countless treasures captain and crew had stashed on board, if you know where to look.
You're looting these ships?
Of course. Not like these rotters care a damn for it, and I'll be needing a new ship, a new crew. That takes coin.
Her face is doing weird things. I'm sorry, that was kind of loud.
Fact,
Oi.
if you want to partner up, I'll split the loot 70-30.
70-20? What the hell was that?
What do you say? Then we can go head to that campsite.
I spent the loot 70-20. Aye. Woof. Good thing I'm not, like, Irish enough to have the accent, otherwise I'd be really offended.
That's the spirit. It's a deal. I need to circle back to my own ship to grab what I can. But there's a wreck over there I haven't searched yet.
Searched?
My first mate went that way.
Sorry.
Something happened to him. Don't let it happen to you. Get the ship's manifest, any valuables, and meet me on the other side.
Her mouth, that was a weird head. What the hell? Oh, yeah, no, alright, so Nix is pointing out, oddly the new cinematic dialogue managed to keep my attention, so I'm actually following and enjoying the story this time. That's good, and it is doing a good job of, like, making things, like, keeping attention, but, like, also, animation is kind of weird, especially for Grace. Like, her mouth is, like, growing 2 different sizes over the course of her talking, and, like, I don't know, that was just off-putting. Just very off-putting. Faces in the mouth are weird, yeah. Amazon had so much money, they definitely could have just hired an actual Irish person to play this character. Aw, you're thinking way too honestly. Now, why would you apply logic and reason? Like, how dare you? I feel like ESO does better lip sync. 1000%. Yeah, no, absolutely. Most EUVA companies are unionized, which is anathema to Amazon. Where's the lie, though? The lie resent manifest. Okay. Okay, so collect Champlain's Astrolabe, the Royal Candelabra, and the Blessed Chalice. Right, okay. So this is familiar. As is me getting caught on holes in the ships here. Alright. Got the candelabra. This guy is... Alright, well, there we go. Alright. That guy was talking some mad stuff, but, you know. Is that an axe? That's a warhammer. This is a warhammer? They actually have anchors as warhammers. I kind of dig that. That would almost make me want to use a hammer. Anyway, trying to be devil's advocate. You know what? That's fair. It's a good attitude to have in a lot of cases when it comes to re-release games. But also, it is very, very hard to separate how poorly the original player base of this game is being treated. Like, they really feel like they're being just brushed aside in many, many, many ways. Why are there boar up here? New World? More like, let's have a deviant. Skew World? No, there you go. Perfect. You did it. You did it again. Another slam dunk from our good friend Deviant Fish. What is this dude shooting at? Yeah, if you're not going to skin it, I will. Boars want to be pirates. What's fresh in Aeternum? Well, Grace O'Malley's weird mouth. Like, no, the starting experience is... There is some parallels that are definitely the same as before. Like, many of these steps are extremely similar to the ones they were when the game first launched. But, like, the whole archetype thing, that's absolutely new. A lot of the story beats are pretty new or differently presented. Alright, well, let's watch Grace O'Malley kind of just sit back and watch.
There you are. I was starting to worry. More importantly, though, what did you find? Let's see here. Oh, yes. These are definitely worth a coin or two. Soon as we find a town, we'll sell them and split the profit.
Sounds good, lady.
I didn't have as much luck as you did. Those damn red-eye rotters are swarming all over the wreckage of my ship. I worry it's bad luck leaving behind my own treasures, but I can't get through the bastards.
Want me to try?
Now there's a good mate. Tough one too if you're so confident. No complaints though. Tell you what, if you can get my stuff back, I'll give you a greater share of our profits. 40-60. Or what the hell, 30-70. What do you say?
I hate the way she says 30. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Most of our cargo was lost at sea, and I got
also, there's like subtitles over subtitles. That's the thing.
Part
Anyway.
of me now is leaving behind my ship's flag and my lucky wheel. It goes, and then maybe we can meet at that campsite.
That's
Works
bad.
for me.
That's just bad. Alright, anyway. I did get... I'm gonna break this down. As much as I like the idea of swinging and... Actually, you know what? Curious. Just out of... Just morbid curiosity. Morbid curiosity. Look at... Damn, dude. Swinging an anchor around. Oh gosh, I love it. Alright. Let's bonk some zombies with an anchor as a weapon. Assuming I'm allowed to. There's a lot of folks. I hate the first swing animation. The swing animations in general are just not good. That one is pretty good, but like, this looks very awkward. Oh, somebody's got a void gauntlet. Alright, there we go. Oh, this one. Gotcha. This is a very staggery weapon, that's for sure. Does... It's so weird. Like, it starts out as one and then completely swaps it. Yeah, I do see what you mean. Excuse me. We're critiquing animation here. Jerk. Oh, there is a bit of a lunge to it. This guy's running away. What? Oh, that's why. Because they're a ranged character. Okay. Oh. I hit a rock. Yep. And here's your news anchor. Oh, I love it. All right, let's see. Warhammer. Knocking down the target, or stagger and stun for 2 seconds. Both of them have grit. Let's see what that's about. I never actually really followed the Warhammer very often either, now that I'm thinking about it. Mostly because I just dislike the animations. But, which is a big and important part of, like, a class identity for me. If a class feels cool. Wow, that was a miss and a half, damn. Missed the hell out of that shot. Actually, you know what? I should probably just use my ranged weapon for the ranged character, right? I shot her in the knee. She was grabbing her neck like, ah! Jumping smash animation is very cool, yes, for sure. This move is pretty cool. But it also has an extremely shallow hurt box, like... Ow. Her neck! No! My neck! Ah. You got me in my neck! Are there goodies down here? There are no goodies down here. I mean, unless you consider corrupted filth stuff goodies. That's definitely not the case. Alright, time to get the flag. Alright, and to get her lucky wheel, which would obviously be at the aft of the ship, actually. Ooh, there's some goodies. A swashbuckler's hat. I assume that's a light. Yeah, that's light headwear. And is actually worse than what I've got. Much as I would like to keep it, I'm gonna have to break it down. Alright, I'll turn in this quest and call this a wrap for the stream. Oh, whoops. I thought I had my... Aww. This is definitely where the target lock would come into handy. Actually, let's see. So, like, using mouse look in order to aim would definitely have its problems when it comes to an attack that has such a shallow range. But let's see what that feels like with the target lock. Just need to find a target.
Look how they fall in line when they realize
There they are.
something
There's one.
greater than them is at their doorstep. It will be the same with corruption.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that definitely had an effect, certainly. Auto run equals auto run. Did you change the option to aim where the camera looks and not where the character looks? I don't believe I did, no. which is probably why using mouse look and doing this. So let's. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Seem to remember the melee combat is feeling kind of wooden and rigid. Have they changed anything regarding that? Doesn't feel like it. The animations and the actual combat feel itself pretty much the same as it has always been, honestly. Which I guess kind of makes a measure of sense. Like that is a big lift for them to wholesale change the combat too. But
You're back just in time.
why is the hammer and anchor or the anchor a hammer and not an axe though? Good question. I literally thought it was an axe from first blush too, but it's not.
This Grace O'Malley has spirit. She does not like our refuge here. She called me primitive. Me, a former king.
What?
Despite her personality, we could use her help against the enemy. I think I found what is causing all the corruption.
Yeah? What's that?
I scouted the sea caves along the shoreline, and I saw many corrupted. Something evil is stirring in there. I can feel it.
As if the crimson clouds hovering over the area weren't a dead giveaway. I told him for days that's where it was coming from.
Yes, I know. I told you I would check it out, and now I have. Some dark energy is definitely coming out of that place.
We should go there.
Ah, see now. That is the spirit of a warrior. We will charge into battle together, my friend. It's a shame your pirate companion refuses to join us.
Our poor girl's just survived a shipwreck. And you ask her to face death for a cause she doesn't even understand? I don't blame her.
I do like the dichotomy between these two characters, honestly. Like their rapport is really
I
good.
suspect you will be wasting your breath, but it is yours to waste.
She's very pragmatic.
It will not take long, my friend. I will await you at the entrance to the sea caves. But I cannot wait all day. Not when battle beckons.
This dude is such a dude. I love it. Oh, goodness. Oh, man. Anyway, that is going to be it for the stream, I think. Did they change the models? I don't remember looking as so EverQuest NextD. It does look like they have changed a bit, yeah. There is some graphical something or other going on. Like, especially in the face. The facial models. Ah, they took away my kissable. Oh, wait, hang on. But this does mean we get to re-experience the majesty of that bug. Hang on a second. Alright. Oops, hang on a minute. Whoop. Oh, come on. No. Gotta do it again. There we go. Change skin. Hide the headwear. Fly. Back. Oh, no, he's holding the sword correctly again. No! No! Something evil is stirring, and he decided to come back and eat a boar sandwich instead of doing something about it. And yes, I agree with Welsh Fox. Boar burgers are lush. End of stream. Son of a silence. Haha, inside jokes. Alright, well that is going to be it for this stream. I don't know, man. I don't know if this is enough to entice me back. I mean, I'm curious, but I don't know if I'm that curious. You know what I mean? But anyway, that is going to be it for today's stream, but we do have more coming through the rest of the week like usual. Later on tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, my best friend and I will be together to try out some MechWarrior 5 Clans co-op. Thursday, October 17th at 8 p.m. Eastern, MJ and her crew will be together for some Dungeons & Dragons Online. And then on Friday, October the 18th at 2 p.m. Eastern, I'm doing a little something different. We're going to be checking out Spire Horizon Online. If you don't know, this was an MMORPG that was like is holding a demo during the Steam Next Fest, and its whole gag or its whole spiel, this whole shtick, is you're a skeleton adventurer looking for your capybara friend. I mean, it's just so insane. I have to check it out. So we'll be doing that at 2 o'clock on Friday, October 18th. And then later that same night at 8 p.m. Eastern, MJ is live with another Funky Friday stream. We hope you'll tune in for all of that. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And as always, thank you to everybody for all of the support you provide to Massively Overpowered, whether you're watching your streams live or on demand, reading what we have to write on the website, or if you're one of our incredibly generous folks who donate bits to the channel, subscribe to the channel, whitelisting the ads on the site, or if you're an amazing Patreon supporter. No matter what you do, top to bottom, you are the fuel that keeps Massively OP going. Sorry, I was thrown off by the username that is in front of me. Anyway, we'll see you later tonight. Until then, have a great day.